Hi everyone. We are back from fall break, and I hope everyone had a wonderful fall break and had a little bit of time to rest and recharge and ready to kind of uh, get us through to Thanksgiving at least. So I wanted to touch base with everyone, let everyone know what we are working on and doing. Um, a couple of announcements, just in general. Uh, For my students, if you are a virtual only student, since we are back on hybrid, that means you should be following the B schedule. And the same goes for Mr. Overmeyer's class also. You should be following the hybrid B schedule. Uh, if you are one of my students, you should be on Tuesdays and Thursdays joining us on the Google Meet during our class time. All right. Um, Another announcement is that I plan on doing a Google Meet and discuss this Friday to go over some any of the analysis questions that you didn't understand or the speed practice problems as well. And I believe for Mr. Obermeyer's classes that Mrs. Robinson is planning the same thing. But make sure if you're one of Mr. Obermeyer's students that you watch your announcements in Google Classroom or email to find out for sure. All right. So this week, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be using a cart, ramp, and track to measure the time it takes for it to cover 100 centimeters. And then by doing that, we're going to calculate the speed of this cart. If you are a virtual only student, there is a video linked so you can follow that, get the data that way. And we're going to determine both the speed and relative. Another thing that we're going to do is figure out the speed and relative position of an object in respect to the fixed point. So we're going to look at what that means. I know there's kind of complicated words there, it sounds, but the moving man simulation that we did last week, I know that was a long time ago, but we looked at the time motion graphs, and that's what we will be looking at when it's talking about this target that we're going to hit. Okay, so let's look at a breakdown of what this week looks like. Move my So hybrid A students, you guys are going to start out working on activity 2, part A, and then on Tuesday when you're at home, you're going to work on activity 2, part B. Then when you're back in class, finish up any part of part A, and then we're going to start the analysis questions together in class so we can have some discussion. And on Thursday, when you're at home, you're going to finish up those analysis questions. And then on Friday, there is a very short, it's like a 3 to 4 minute ed puzzle to watch. And then there's some speed practice problems. But there's another video with those speed practice problems that you can follow along with to make sure you know how to do it. Hybrid B students and virtual only students, you're going to be following this schedule here. You're going to start out with this ed puzzle and those speed practice problems. And then when you're in class on Tuesday, you're going to do activity two, part A, so we can collect our data. And on Wednesday, you're going to do part B of activity 2. And then on Thursday, when you're back at school, you're going to finish up any part of part A that you didn't get finished and also work on those analysis questions together. And then on Friday, finish up any of those analysis questions and get them submitted. So I'm looking forward to a great week. If you guys have any questions, let me know. See ya.